History in Plain Words. The First World War, 1914 to 1918. A story of a world falling apart. Before the war, Europe looked peaceful on the surface. Kings and emperors posed for photographs, nations traded goods, and people believed modern technology had made war impossible. But underneath that peace were cracks. The war had various consequences, which were death and destruction, economic decline, creation of the League of Nations, revolutions, and many more. In the city of Sarajevo, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, visited with his wife. Along their route stood a 19-year-old Serbian nationalist, Gavrilo Princip, who believed the Archduke's empire oppressed his people. When the royal car turned onto a side street by mistake, Princip stepped forward, raised his pistol, and fired. 2 shots, 2 deaths, and the world changed. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia. Russia supported Serbia. Germany backed Austria-Hungary. France supported Russia. Britain prepared for war. Like dominoes falling, the alliances activated. The death of Archduke Franz Ferdinand was only the spark, not the fire. World War I had been building for decades. Militarism, European nations believed military power equals national greatness. So they built massive armies, huge battleships, deadly new weapons. Germany and Britain especially competed to build the biggest navy. Alliances. Europe split into 2 major alliance groups. The Triple Entente, Britain, France, Russia. The Triple Alliance, Germany, Austria, Hungary, Italy, who later switched sides. The idea was protection. If you attack my friend, you attack me. But this meant a small conflict in one country could pull in many others. Imperialism fighting over colonies. Europeans controlled territories in Africa, Asia, and the Middle East. But they wanted more land, more power, more resources. France and Germany fought over Morocco. Britain and Germany competed in Africa. This competition created jealousy, mistrust, and anger. Everyone felt threatened by everyone else. The Balkan powder keg, the Balkans, Serbia, Bosnia, Croatia, etc., were the most unstable region in Europe. Russia supported Serbia. Austria, Hungary hated Serbia. Nationalist groups wanted to break free. All these contributed after the death of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Austria-Hungary sends Serbia a very harsh ultimatum. Serbia accepts most of the demands, but refuses a few. Germany gives Austria a blank check, promising full support. Russia supports Serbia. The alliances begin to activate 28 July 1914. Austro-Hungarian artillery begins bombing Belgrade. 30th July 1914. Russia, Serbia's protector, begins moving millions of troops toward the borders. Germany sees this as a threat. 3 August 1914. Following the Schlieffen Plan, Germany prepares to attack France quickly before turning to Russia. The Schlieffen Plan was Germany's main military strategy at the start of World War I, designed to avoid fighting a long 2-front war against France in the west and Russia in the east. 4 August 1914. Germany marches through neutral Belgium to reach France faster. Belgium refuses to allow the passage, so Germany uses force. This action brings in Britain. 4 August 1914. Britain enters the war to defend Belgian neutrality. Now the major powers of Europe are officially at war. August 1914. France and Germany clash in massive battles across eastern France and Belgium. Both sides suffer heavy casualties. September-November 1914. Germany is stopped at the First Battle of the Marne. Both sides start digging trenches from the North Sea to Switzerland. This is the beginning of years of trench warfare. Late 1914, The Ottomans side with Germany and Austria-Hungary. Middle Eastern and African fronts open. Battle of Ypres, 1915. First use of poison gas by Germany. Gallipoli Campaign, 1915 to 1916. Britain and Allies attempt to capture the Dardanelles. Heavy losses, campaign fails. Battle of Verdun, 1916. Germany attacks France. Nearly 1 million casualties. Battle of the Somme, 1916. One of the bloodiest battles in history. First day, 60,000 British casualties. 1915 to 1917. Germany uses submarines, U-boats to sink Allied ships. The sinking of passenger ships, especially the Lusitania 1915, angers the United States. 1917. Russia collapses under war pressure. The Tsar is overthrown. Communists rise to power and withdraw from the war. Germany thinks it can now win before America arrives. April 1917. Germany resumes unrestricted submarine warfare. America joins the Allies. Fresh American troops begin arriving in Europe, turning the tide. 1918. Germany launches a massive attack before the U.S. can fully mobilize. They gain ground, but quickly run out of men and supplies. 1918. With American help, the Allies push the Germans back. Germany's allies collapse one by one. Bulgaria surrenders. Ottoman Empire signs an armistice. Austria-Hungary falls apart. German soldiers mutiny. The Kaiser flees. Armistice, signed 11th November 1918. At 11 a.m., the guns fall silent. The war ends. Treaty of Versailles. 1919. Germany is blamed and punished heavily. This treaty helps set the stage for World War II,